obviously not very pleased with what's just happened.
Across the line they go one more time. I think there'll be white flag next time around by my calculations. It's going to be a 2-hour race, not a 1 hour 55. And again, slightly quicker again for Mario Dominguez. He's not giving up in that battle for second place. So there is a battle of second, third, fourth and fifth. Dominguez, Clark, Junqueira and Serbia. Second, third, fourth and fifth. AJ got a lead of about 1.7 seconds. It's not a huge lead, but it's relatively comfortable.
Well, you can tell. Oh, look, Mario drops a little bit of a wheel there. Dan followed him, no harm, no foul. But AJ's just done such a phenomenal job. I cannot explain this enough. He ran the pace he needed to, got the mileage he needed to, and you can tell that because now his team has said, you're good, you're clear, run what you're comfortable doing, and his lap times have fallen almost a second. He was running consistent mid-59s, 59.6s, 7s. Now he's 58.8, so he's really put the hammer down. He knows he's got the car, he knows he's got the fuel, and he is going for 2 for 2. You think they're going to pick up his contract?
Well, I think they might well do. There is the white flag, so just one more lap to go here in Burke Lakefront Airport. Down to the inside goes Dan Clark. All right. Wheel to wheel into the corner. He gets the move, but now let's see what happens coming off the corner. Yeah! Oh! Don't take him out! Oh my goodness!
Oh, destructive Dan lives up to the name. Poor Mario Dominguez. He is the big loser in that. I think potential. Oh no!
That is a tragedy for Dale Coyne Racing. There is Dale. He can't believe it. And it was a great move down the inside, but for some reason, Dan tried to pinch him coming off the corner. All you've got to do is get on the power, get a clean run off the corner, and you've got it made going up to turn 3. And you stalled the engine as well. What a disaster!
Unbelievable.
And, God, this is tragic, quite frankly. Look at the frustration from Dan Clark. I'm sure with himself there, but I was just about to talk about his teammate because Nelson just had the fastest lap of the race. But just here we are into the final corner. This is AJ Allmendinger. 2 drives he has had, 2 weekends for Jerry Forsyth, and 2 wins. Can you believe it?
I don't know what to touch on. The fact that AJ just won the race or what we just witnessed in corner 1, that was unbelievable. It was a good, clean move by Dan, but like you say, he pinched it a little bit on the exit, and you know, Mario was going to try and high-low him, going to try and get onto his one last push of power to pass to get him back into the 3rd corner, and then this disaster struck. But we look at AJ now, the fireworks erupting, the donuts are starting. He's 2 for 2. He's getting good. Look at that, slow, steady. He's burning the rubber off those Bridgestones.
Goodness me, what a fabulous job. His donuts, we were remarking last week on the quality of his donuts. There's Mario Dominguez. He is out of the race. He's not going to I don't think he's going to see the finish time, but he is going to be classified, I believe, perhaps in 6th place, but he deserved so much more than that. Here it is, a replay. Down to the inside dives Dan Clark. Fair enough, no problem there. He's got the position on Mario. Mario that gets waits back a little bit, gets a great run off the corner. There, Dan Clark just tries to pinch it. Crazy move. I mean, this guy's been racing. Yes, he was only doing Formula 4 2 years ago, but he's been racing an awful long time. And you know, you've got to be smart about it. I mean, made the pass, and even if you lose it again on the exit, if the other guy gets a better exit to him, you're going to go wheel to wheel in turn 3. He just got on the power a little bit too soon, actually, is what happened.
He got on it too soon, and like you say, he tried to pinch it. If he had tracked out, that car would not have stepped out the way it did, and unfortunately, it just collected Mario. He got along the inside. He knew that Mario was going to slow the car down earlier, turn it sharper, and try what we call high-low, and that's when you go from the outside and cut across the back of the car to the inside. Mario had one push of his power to pass left. He was probably going to get on that and try and get Dan back into the inside, but Dan had lots of power to pass to use as well, and like you say, he tried to pinch Mario. If he had just tracked out and let those 2 cars race the way they should have, that incident would not have happened, and both of those guys would have been on the podium. Really unfortunate for Mario Dominguez. My heart goes out to Mario. You know,
to the entire Dale Coyne Racing team.
Absolutely.
So here's the unofficial results from an incredibly eventful day here in Cleveland. Far too eventful in many ways, but a brilliant performance again by AJ Allmendinger. Bruno Junqueira, the first podium position since he was very badly injured in Indianapolis 1 year ago. Oriol Servia, he comes through to take the 3rd place for PKV Racing. Tagliani 4th for Team Australia. Jan Halen and Mario Dominguez 5th and 6th for Dale Coyne Racing, but it could have been so much more for them. Dan Clark is still shown in 7th, ahead of Catherine Legg, Will Power and Nelson Philippe. It's just been a stellar day here, James. Just sum it up for us.
It's been a great race, action-packed, lots of passing, lots of incidents, but more importantly, we saw a very mature AJ drive from the back and get his 2nd win for Forsyth. inside. Absolutely unbelievable stuff. A future champion right here, Jeremy.
There's been so much action, so much to talk.